Looking at our last exercise with our sprinter knee drive on the balance pads, if that's a little bit too easy for you, now we want to implement some resistance through our Pep Fast speed training bands. And this is going to just work a little bit more of that hip flexor and that whole lower body complex and that glute, because now we can kind of go through that range of motion through the back end and start to work that explosive power in my legs. So you're going to strap on your band of choice, and I really do recommend just using the red bands, because you don't want to have too much resistance because you're still trying to work on your balance and your integrity through your foot, and you don't want to be too tied down. But if you are a strong athlete, we do have some of our elite level athletes, our pro athletes, going through with the black band. Now, go back through the video just learning the proper technique and the integrity of how to do the hip hinge sprinter knee drive, and then come right back here so then you can do it with your bands. So I get into that proper knee drive position. My knee is all the way up, and now when I really drive this leg up, I fully feel this glute muscle turn on right away, and I feel that hip flexor kind of get that strength in there. So I get up nice and tall. It's a little bit harder to hold this position now, but I know I'm getting better. So I'm going to drive that hip back, making sure my body is square, that the pad and wood of the foot is not touching the mat, and then I drive back through. Get up nice and tall, really extending through that full foot, coming back now, and now I'm really utilizing the full tension of the band through full extension of the hip and foot complex. If you're trying to take your game to the next level, and we talk about taking our game to the next level, but now we're enhancing the movement, we're enhancing that musculature system to kind of turn on more muscle groups than just your foot. So now I really have to keep balance. I really got to keep awareness. And I really have to keep full strength and abilities because I have the bands on. The bands takes it to just a whole new level. Now we're not just only working our foot musculature and the whole body, but we're starting to work the same movement I would in sports with resistance. So when you take this off, we get a bit of a contrast effect. I feel a little bit lighter. I feel a little bit more explosive, which is really going to enhance your game, give you more confidence, and bring you to heights that you have never been. I'll see you guys next time.